I expect you to obey my commands at all times. Most of all, protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
That he can change a fight with any shot.
There you go.
As you see, you got Hopkins constantly on the move. That's what you have to do to an older fighter. You got to constantly.
Down goes Hopkins on the first solid right hand that Kovalev threw. Hopkins was down twice against Jean Pascal. He earned a draw in the fight.
And Kovalev better be careful now. Although you had him down, Hopkins is like a wounded animal. He's going to be throwing big punches back at Kovalev.
And Kovalev has shown that he will cut over both eyes.
It was dramatically and vibrantly on the moment that Kovalev landed that right hand and Hopkins went down.
You see Kovalev make Hopkins ball up in that corner, and as Hopkins tried to come out, Kovalev was ready and countered that jab with a straight right over the top.
Rise out of her seat and thrust her hand in the air.
And one thing Kovalev did in that round was like he's doing now. He's not allowing Hopkins to take his time and rest. He uses his legs a lot, and that's what most young fighters don't do. But what he better realize is that Hopkins is smart. It makes him very nervous. Now he knows that
to throw more punches, to generate volume, like opens him up for Kovalev's counter punches.
You punch, he's going to wait for you to get yourself out of position and try to steer you with a big shot. Kovalev fighting very smart now. And you saw there, he didn't go at his head, he hit him on the arm.
There you go. He's too old. His feints are slow. Breathing, not get ahead of himself, keep doing what he's doing.
And Bernard's not throwing.
Which is what he better do, because that's what Bernard is going to start doing now.
The best referee in the building.
That's why I said the real Bernard Hopkins has just showed up.
Yep. The 1-2. Hopkins coming back. Almost got Kovalev with the left hook.
Yeah, he did get Kovalev with the left hook. If you make him use his legs, he can't continue to be as strong as he normally is in the late rounds.
A meaningful punch. If he forgets the body and keeps going to the head, the knockdown might have been fool's gold.
Yeah, but you saw how he got caught with a shot just in. Look.
Every time Bernard walks himself into a corner, you can almost feel Kovalev salivating. Caught him with another hard shot there.
Here you see Hopkins land a good left hook on Kovalev's chin. Then you see him playing possum in the corner and come with a beautiful straight right lead because Kovalev is right there in that no parking zone.
How do you have it through three?
Okay, Jim, I would turn him loose. No thinking, no nothing. Just jump on Hopkins. Sergey Kovalev.
Harold, you may be right. You so frequently are out of there because Kovalev's never been past 8.
And you believe me, that's what Hopkins is banking on right now.
You see how relaxed Hopkins is, even under this assault, and how anxious Kovalev still seems in the corner.
But he's getting hit.
Very relaxed, but Kovalev can all the way relax you.
He can put you to sleep. There's a good right hand by Kovalev again.
Away in the first 3 or 4 rounds. So why would he not?
Yesterday, though, about having to get on the inside of Kovalev's power.
But he's not really doing enough yet. See how Hopkins took a gamble right there?
Kovalev told us yesterday that he's quite comfortable fighting at a slow pace.
That right there, what he's doing is the best thing he can do. Make Hopkins use those old legs. That's the best thing he can do. In doing that, that wears Hopkins down as well.
I think Hopkins was hurt by something on the inside, maybe a right hook.
But see how he's making Hopkins work on defense? This is what guys don't do to Hopkins.
That right hook on the inside, he stepped back, he shortened the arc of the punch.
Dive Kovalev. Looks as though that eye might ultimately break open and show blood. Body shots.
Hopkins told him to come on. Oh, there he is. Good shot. Some of the best defense ever.
Dawson, the Chad Dawson fights are often conveniently overlooked.
Well, the first fight only lasted about a round and a half. Pro wrestling style body drop.
And though Kovalev is, and it's making Hopkins look old.
To land that shot.
Shumanov and kind of athleticism.
Well, they didn't have the footwork distance to where Bernard has to stay worried, whereas Kovalev does.
60-53, 6 rounds to nothing.
To win it requires a kind of power that he hasn't often shown.
Bernard's hitting him here.
Crowd chanting B-Hop.
That's a mistake he's making. He should continue hitting his body.
It's one punch at a time for Bernard.
When they are. May not be true in Kovalev's case. But
no one has ever knocked out Bernard Hopkins.
Counter Kovalev's jab with a straight right hand and a left hook. And they both kind of traded punches, but it forced Kovalev back.
And Hopkins has been hit and dropped in this fight.
Very smart, as you see right there.
Good body shot.
Can't let him preserve his legs to throw big punches. Like that.
Down. Well, I thought he was going to go down. Hopkins weathered that right hand, but he's in trouble in the corner. Backs off.
And he took a really good punch from Kovalev there.
Sure did.
A very good punch.
Well, it's hard to say how a guy Hopkins' age is supposed to respond to this because there's never been anyone Hopkins' age.
Didn't make it to 49.
Nope.
Active at this level.
Coming in, too. A good hook by Kovalev.
Double figures power punches in the round.
Throw a jab at Hopkins and follow with that same right hand over the top of Hopkins' jab. High on the top of the head.
Unofficial scorecard, he's got the kind of scoring pad.
Something that no one who's ever fought Kovalev has. Here he is in the 9th round.
By far that Kovalev has ever faced as a professional.
Just extending the fight to the 9th round. But it involved a formula for winning the fight.
No, they've tried to do what Hopkins is doing too to Kovalev and survive, and they haven't been able to do it.
To sleep, and now he's trying to wake him up.
Be well ahead.
A good right hand by Hopkins again.
Bernard Hopkins had averaged throwing about 38 punches per round.
Puncher like Kovalev. He can't waste punches. He can't take risks. He's not a risk taker anyway.
A guy who can cut the ring forces the boxer to move more than he has to move.
What can you say? Kovalev doing it every single round, gets an extra point for the knockdown, 10 points ahead, and I don't see him slowing down one bit.
Fighting a greedy fight. When he gets the upper hand, when he lands a punch or two.
Tonight, incidentally, if we've learned anything at all about Kovalev. Good hard left hooks by Kovalev. Driving Hopkins back into the ropes.
In a sense, because it's hard for Hopkins. Oh, good right hand by Hopkins.
Oh, I think Kovalev did a little dance there.
This takes the wrist. He opens himself up to take leather from Kovalev.
Oh, good hook.
Hard left hook by Kovalev.
1, 2, which was a great right hand, a left hook, and followed by another jab. Best left hook he's made. Oh, good hook by Hopkins.
Big shots here and there. Kovalev remains very confident and disciplined.
Round 3.
Yeah. In this round.
Hopkins gets in a left hook. May eventually take a big fight against one of the other top fighters in the division. The reasons that this fight took place act out of a reported agreement to do so. There are other young light heavyweights on the way up.
Oh! Kovalev is hurt.
Hurt
Yeah,
by
he
a
hurt.
left hook.
Yeah, he hurt. I told you that's what Bernard was looking for.
Went back, thought his leg was there, and it wasn't. Drama here in the 12th round. I don't know if Hopkins on his shots, but he seemed less wary of Kovalev's punches.
Well, he caught a right hand there, and he's clowning to try to tell Kovalev he wasn't hurt, but he's getting hammered with hard shots in the corner right now.
This is a fight that Hopkins won't for him to fight. It's stupid on Kovalev's part to trade with him. If he wears
Kovalev
him
wants
out,
to knock him out.
yeah, he does.
He's ambitious. He's dominated the fight. He's got it in the bag. 30 seconds to go. Kovalev still trying to score a knockout.
Oh.
Behind one right hand right now.
And he would get Kovalev because Kovalev is in bad trouble. Just walking ahead like that with his hands down.
Kovalev hammering Bernard Hopkins from pillar to post as we get to the final bell.
And guys, there were many who thought
Kovalev was not hurt by a left hook. Hopkins threw a punch that landed on the neck, and their knees got tangled up, and that's what caused him to fall off balance. We thought it was a good punch. Here it is right there. You see the toes. You see the toe. He's off balance because their toes got jammed up.
Light heavyweight champion of the world from Russia with love, Sergey Kovalev.